session.
Indeed.
I don't think we need much of a recap. It was only a day ago. By the crow's flight. It's 2 days. Y'all went to the bone grinder and almost got fucked.
Mm-hmm. That is true. We nearly died.
Not even sure why. You were told to get out, and you didn't want to get out.
Not we. Delvin wanted to drunk. Let's not mince words.
You took a casualty.
You had Amherst wanted
floating fortune cookie.
I just don't believe that animals telling me not to enter my own property have much worth.
They weren't animals, technically.
It was a bird.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Right.
We're all animals, bruh.
We last set off with an explosion destroying the top of the windmill. The hag, Morgantha, being knocked out of it, landing on the ground to be slam dunked by Delvin. There you are. Back to the session.
Can't wait on Delvin to actually say that they're dead.
Okay, Amherst starts walking back
Well,
down.
right now he's just Freddie Mercury in it with a sword through her fucking face.
A silver sword.
I call down to Delvin. Delvin!
Aye.
Did you see where the other one went?
No, but Sniff came back. I can only assume she's gone.
Should we check?
I don't think she's gonna do much harm.
He's also slightly on fire, so...
I suppose. I just don't want her coming back here. Or seeking revenge. Or whatever else.
I'm gonna rifle through this bitch's pockets.
I'm gonna start going down the tower.
I'm gonna make my way into the kitchen and try to find a seat. Are there any chairs in the kitchen left?
There are no chairs in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll sit in a wagon or some shit. I'll sit wherever I can.
Okay. That's the cart, so you can sit in the cart.
As I'm coming down the stairs, I'll be dragging my scythe behind me, kind of just very exhausted. And then sit at the edge of the bed and kind of just lean into the scythe and just kind of have a quick look around.
Do I find anything on this fat bitch?
We find a crushed dream pastry.
Not fat, it's thick.
Oh, I don't want that pastry. That's crushed.
If you can make a perception check, Amherst did call down saying that she was holding something.
Would it be with advantage if he's told me?
No, because you're still looking for it. It's nighttime now.
Okay.
There's nary a light. Apart from the gentle glow from inside the thing. You can find it. Just nearby, there's a gnarled black gemstone.
Alright, cool. That's about it, yeah?
I'm on
You also find a bag made of human flesh.
Is there anything in the bag?
You can open the bag.
Yeah.
Open the bag, and a white light bursts out along with a scream that dissipates into the sky.
Well, that was annoying.
What was
Can I
that?
try to... Can I empty the bag?
The bag is empty.
It literally just had a scream in it.
You
Hey,
don't know
well,
what the
let's
scream
scream.
was.
So I put my hand in the bag and... What? Like, nothing?
No, it's like wiggling your hand inside a big scrote.
Ooh.
It's not like a bag of holding, is it? Of human skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's grim.
Is it, or is it just a normal bag?
No, it's
Of-
human skin, I believe, is what he said.
But
you
it,
can like, you can pretend it's a bag of holding if you want.
but it's not a bag of holding. I don't want to hold the bag of skin.
You have to do like a fucking shaky shake, aren't you?
All right, fine. I'll take the bag and there's no more screams left in it. It's just one good for one scream.
Don't know.
Right,
Well,
you open again.
How I close it and open it again?
Nothing.
Can I start?
It was nothing, just a bag.
Alright. Can I start
Oh.
kind of just looking around the third floor? Third floor of this place. Or second floor if you're a bit.
I'll make my way back in once I've searched it.
I believe I just did describe it previously in the combat.
You did, yeah.
There's
The pile of children's clothes.
no, don't make up your own story about this, Amorous.
That is a pile of children's clothes. You told me that when I came up here the first time.
No.
No, they said pile
no.
of clothes. They never said children.
Well, that's true. That's true.
There's a rotting wooden closet. With the doors are open, and inside are 3 crates stacked on top of each other. And there's small doors on the crates. There's a heap of discarded clothing next to the closet, and there's the ladder climbing up to the alfresco dining plateau.
That is now.
There's also a mouldy bed with a tattered canopy.
The clothes.
Canopy is green.
Yeah.
The mold is green.
At least they match.
Yeah.
I look through the clothes. Do they?
There are claw marks along the wood of the bed.
Right. I look through the clothes.
On the other side of the room from the clothes, there's this bed, and it's very interesting. Alright.
What is with you in the bed? I don't want to go near the bed.
You said you were tired. I'm just offering things.
No.
Better gaming.
You want to look through the cloths?
The clothes, yeah, I want to see
The
what
clothes.
kind of clothes they are.
They're an assortment. All rags, kind of hatched up, blood stained, sweat stained, mildewy from like just being piled on top of each
Right.
other.
But are
The
they?
mushroom pops off.
But more like, who would wear clothes like these? Can I tell?
Barovians.
That's no what I'm asking.
I know, and it's a range.
Okay.
Some are small, some are big.
Okay.
It's the latest range.
So I look at the
Primark.
clothes. I like kind of picking them up and going, these have been disgusting. And then I look through I start looking through the crates.
Oh, no,
So, Devin, did you find anything?
I
Over to the crates.
Right.
Stop trying to take the limelight away from Bradus. The outward facing side of each crate is fitted with a small door, and it has an iron latch and iron hinges.
I don't see any keys. I knock on one of the things and like try to kind of hear what's inside them.
Make a perception check. Holy shit!
What?
Someone gave me a fucking mattress.
A what?
Spicy curry. Realm would eat it like it's fucking popcorn.
Madras.
Yeah. There. Oh, mattress.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit. That shit
I'm
is.
gonna have to go get some milk in a moment.
Don't be a
It needs some
pussy.
milk.
Come on.
Huh?
It
Yeah,
needs
my
some
ear is
milk.
ringing.
If I roll lower than my passive perception, just for
No,
future
because-
reference.
The roll in this situation counts because you're trying
Oh, okay.
specifically to figure something out.
Okay, just so I want to be clear. 19. I didn't roll lower than my passive perception this time. I just wanted to be clear because it's going to
It's
become a
slight
problem.
shuffling, very slight, very quiet.
Hello?
No response.
Well, I've got to open these, I guess. The latches are metal, aren't they?
Yep.
see Ruby with the thieves' tools. I think I did.
You did.
Yeah. Ruby! I need some locks picked.
I'm not very good at it. I'm better with my claws.
Alright. I still need some locks picked.
Okay, I will try. I only have 2 left.
I can open it.
Oh. Yeah. If you're willing.
It's not making my way up.
So Kratos is slowly making his way up in a pained walking motion.
Okay, Ruby's just gonna go back to humming and looking around.
I'll pop
Not
my head
really
down
caring.
and I'll just say to these two, you're gonna come in, I'm gonna try and push the door back into place.
Okay. Sniff pads in.
Good. I'm gonna try and lift the door and just kind of prop it back into place again.
Arena will assist you.
What are you doing with the other Delvin's body?
I've probably
As a
dragged it
curiosity.
inside. I'll probably search this other bitch that's like thrown in like here as well.
You probably searched Delvin as well.
I'll probably search both of them, yeah. I'm just gonna fucking have everything. I'm doubling up everything I have.
So
Two your sword.
Chris comes up the stairs. Wow, you look as bad as I do.
I'm gonna use ritual. No.
Yeah, they just cut.
Straight up ignored.
Clearly. I said that you
I'm-
look as
I'm
bad
thinking
as I
myself.
do. Yeah, you were kind of like lost in thought, and I'm like, eh. And I cast Cure Wounds on you.
Wow, you still have spells left? Holy shit.
One more left. You gained 10 health. That was a good cure.
Thanks, man. I'm feeling a lot better.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Bruce.
10 health, probably like 90% of his health pool.
It's a shame. It's a shame we lost one of ours.
I'm not gonna argue.
It's a shame we lost one of ours in this battle.
Yeah, but it was a good thing. It was
You just hear from downstairs.
It was a
Something.
good thing it was that guy because
Something's
I'm
funny.
certain he'd take
Yes.
I want in on the joke. What's funny?
I'm not-
Nothing!
I'm not sure how he got around Bob's spell, but I'm certain he killed him.
I don't know either. I mean, it's probably likely he did kill them, but he never harmed us for some reason. Anyways,
No, he was stealth.
yeah,
If we're friends, the priest was not his friend.
I suppose.
I'm just assuming he hadn't found an opportunity to hurt any of us yet.
Probably. Anyways, the 3 latches here. This one has something shuffling inside it. Should probably start there.
I want you guys to know that I just spilled curry on my Curse of Strahd book, but it fell onto the picture of Morgantha, so I just had to lick her face.
How did she taste?
Spicy!
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah! I can feel it in my neck!
Remember that quotes thing you told me about, Brad?
The what?
What?
Those quotes from D&D games. That has to be
Yeah.
your number one. That has to be your number one. I had to
the
look Morgana's face.
I just had the Morgantha's face.
Where do you feel her? In my neck!
It's actually not bad. Just
It's fucking Dr. Pepper with my keyboard again.
Fucking hell.
Right. The crate. This the one that shake. Try that one first.
I'm gonna cast knock.
Okay, what does knock do?
Opens anything.
Opens the lock. With a big knock.
Yeah, it makes it like 300 feet. You can hear this thing go, like that, basically.
Have
You
you ever
hear a
have you
big
heard?
knock and the bolt slides out to the side.
That's the only one I can do for now.
Let's be a little careful. See what's in here. You stand back and I'll open it, I guess.
Inside's another coven of hags.
Eric,
I
Eric, look at.
I get this feeling like,
channel.
no, I'm going to cure myself first.
I had to lick curry off that.
Wait, give me a sec, dude.
Oh, I didn't do very much.
Oh, that's repulsive.
It's
I never saw the face up close. That is repulsive. I'm gonna ready a firebolt in my hand.
Okay.
Okay, I slowly open the crate and look inside.
What do you see? Make a perception check.
Can I make one as well, since I'm technically looking as well?
Yeah, sure.
23?
I don't see anything.
You both see a small child.
Hello?
Well, look at that, Brad, another child, and you didn't even have to pay 40 gold for this one.
There's a male boy wrapped, like, bundled up in rags. There's scars and cuts along their body.
Hello, are you okay?
The crates are full of the crate is full of crumbs, and he kind of looks up at you, shaking.
I pull out a ration from my pack and kind of give it
He
to him.
moves away from that.
It's food, I promise. It won't hurt you.
No more food.
The hags are gone.
Where?
We killed them.
How?
Magic.
That is not wrong.
Oh. I don't want any food.
Are you not hungry?
No, they kept feeding me over and over.
Oh. Are there other...
He
are
even
you...
made me lick curry off her face.
Are there...
What is going on?
Jesus.
I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm going to inspect the bed.
Are
It's a
there,
bed.
I fucking do it.
are there any other... Are there any other of you, or is it just you?
There's a girl I've heard.
Alright.
Yeah, she's in the oven downstairs.
I pull... I kind of help him out.
He
of the
climbs
crate.
out,
Yeah. Right. How am I gonna open these ones?
cracks open a cold one.
Ruby, I'm gonna need your help up here.
Sorry, has the Chris.
Please don't arrive because you're a pedophile.
He's spent.
Ooh. Should have thought of that before, huh?
I did. I opened one of them.
He did open one of them.
Alright, I'm coming. I have no idea where you guys are, so she's just gonna follow your voices, and Dean can teleport me for over there.
We're just above you.
Yeah, well, top left, at a lighthouse.
Thanks, Mark.
I say you knew where I was because I walked past you.
No, I wasn't looking at the screen at all, so I legit did not know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
you walk up and there's two two crates locked in front of you with a bolt.
I'm gonna sit in bed.
Okay, so which one is it that you would like me to open?
Either. I think they were keeping children
Pick
in
one.
crates. Top.
I'm gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dagger by the toe. If he has them, go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, blah, 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 this one.
Okay.
Alright, do I have to roll anything?
Yeah. So you walk up to it and roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah. You look at the two crates, look at Amris, and go and open both of them.
My
Doesn't
job
work
here
out.
is done, and I'm not going to ask why there is a child. Goodbye.
Oh, alright.
And she leaves the room.
And Amris and Silcros, you two might feel a little bit silly.
They weren't locked, were they?
No.
They were just latched. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ruby just walks up and goes, "Alright, bye."
I thought they
Pretty
were
much.
locked. I thought they were locked.
I'm not going to ask why you two are in this room with a child.
They
Goodbye.
but they were. They.
I don't want to know.
But I think the hags.
I don't
want
wanna
to
know. No.
So they were locked instead of locked.
Yeah.
I reckon we use a spell for nothing.
Make a perception check, Silcreus.
Oh shit.
The bed starts to move.
I jump off it.
Tendrils come out of it
Oh fuck.
and grab you.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
did I leave the room?
Yes.
Okay. Later.
She's like, oh, thank fuck. Oh god.
I take
You
my
see
side
nothing,
pins-
Amris.
Oh, I see nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I see Silcreus just like fending off nothing, and
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
just spears out.
Silcreus, what's wrong?
There seems to be tentacles around me.
No.
Yeah, I'm seeing them. They're around me.
Can
There's
I
tentacles.
just like kind of reach out and just touch his shoulder? Like where? Where?
They're all around. They're coming out from the bed.
Nope.
You not see them?
Nope. Nothing there.
I'm gonna burn the bed.
No. No fire. No fire.
I'm burning the bed.
No. We don't need fire. Like.
Fireball. Yeah. It doesn't light on the mold.
Well, that's interesting.
Can I keep casting?
I'm going to. No, stop. I'm going to get the other. I'm going to open the other 2 crates. And I open one of them.
A
As soon
little
as he turns away, I
patch on
cast a
the
second fireball.
Okay, roll. That hits. A little patch burns away. It doesn't catch light, but you notice inside the bed some items. There's some treasure. There are 6 pieces of cheap jewelry.
Right.
There's a child, about 5 years old. Girl.
Not in the
Not
bed.
in the bed,
it's
in the
different.
crate.
In the crate.
You
Hello?
fucking idiot. Hello?
Are you okay? The hags are gone. You're okay now. And then I check the ghost and go open the last door.
We seem to have lost Ruby.
She's gone downstairs.
No, I mean like in this where we lost Ruby.
Oh. So I open the last door.
Yeah.
And is there another child?
There's 5 hags. They're contortionists.
No, they're not.
There's nothing in the last one.
Sexy.
Why do you both
And
kill
so
them
there's a
the same?
boy and a
Sexy
girl.
hags, sexy hags.
It's a boy
Yeah.
and a girl then.
It's a boy and a girl. A goyle.
Alright. What are your names, children?
And the boy says, "My name's Freak."
Freak.
And the girl,
Are you okay? Do you have a name?
It's Mela.
It's what? Mela.
Mela.
Mana.
Mana. I don't.
Mama? Aw, you have a child.
I'm sorry. I am not your mother.
Myrtle.
I'll give you
Myrtle.
a hint. He's not a girl.
Myrtle. Hello, Myrtle. You don't have to worry. You're safe here. Freak, you said your name was, yes?
Yes.
Do you know what the hags were doing here? Why were you in crates?
They said they were going to eat us.
Right. Yep. You seem remarkably calm about this.
Am I still fighting off tentacles?
No. Yeah, well. There's not much you can do when you're trapped in a box.
That's true, I suppose. Well,
I thought I was going to die.
So did we.
well, yes. We should... Sir Grace, what did you find in the bed?
Some cheap looking jewelry, just. I'll toss it to Delvin, he'll be happy.
Alright,
I'm gonna leave Brad and take the jewelry down to Delvin.
Okay.
right, we should go downstairs. Would be better to keep you safe there, I think. Come on.
They follow you.
Head downstairs.
Myrtle holds on to the hem of your clothes. Bloody and ruined as they are.
Yeah, I don't look well. So I make it all the way down to this area. Go past Bob and Ruby. And then end up here. Hey, look what I found.
We find children. But, Delvin, I got you.
Look,
jewelry.
you two. Don't you best not be thinking you own this windmill, because you don't.
I
Delvin,
don't
I
think...
wait, hear me out, Delvin. I got you 6 pieces of jewelry. I had on the cheap jewelry. Don't tell us.
Wait a minute. You found treasure and you're actually handing it over to me.
Yes.
Are you okay? Maybe you should talk to Bob. Are you sick?
I couldn't find any snuff, so I just decided, you know, I'll be kind. I kind of burned up your lighthouse. I'll give you some treasure for it.
Lighthouse?
Windmill.
Windmill. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm tired. Mentally tired.
Alright, I found this and you're just the man I was waiting
Mentally
for.
retarded.
Tell me what this is. I'm just gonna put the bag of human skin on in his hand.
It looks like a bag of human skin.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know if it's a magical bag of human skin.
I'm gonna cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay.
Takes you 10
It
minutes.
takes you a bit of time till you sit down and just start
So-
looking it over.
While they're doing that,
Takes a minute.
I kind of grab
Yep.
Delvin and go, Delvin, you really
Hey.
don't want to own this place.
Why?
The hags were eating children in here. And
Aye, but they're gone.
there were a lot of clothes upstairs. A lot.
Well,
I-
then fine, we take it to the nearest charity shop.
No, I don't know what that much death would do to an area. You could have infestations of ghouls and wights and all kinds of
Amris.
undead crazies.
I'm not intending to live here.
I
gonna sell it.
I would burn it to the ground.
No,
And that would be a
you
good
won't.
start. That would be a good
No,
start, Delvin.
Amris, we've been through this.
Nobody's
No.
gonna buy this place.
Everybody's gonna buy this place.
No, they're really not.
Children, you're interested in purchasing this, aren't you?
Myrtle, yeah, Myrtle and
I'm
Fleet.
gonna look at them as I'll do worse than the hags could ever do if you don't agree with me.
Make an intimidation check.
Thanks it.
Damn it.
He did take it.
Myrtle bursts into tears.
Oh, Jesus, honey, sweetie. It's
See, look,
okay.
she's overjoyed.
No, she really isn't. Please, they've been horrifically treated, Delvin. You need to be a little kinder.
I'm sorry.
I'm comforting her and kind of holding her close. And... It's
Also, I
alright.
found this. This is what you were telling me that she was carrying. Probably, I'm gonna give. I'll show the gnarled thingy to Amris.
What the hell is that?
Don't know. I call it mine.
Has my spell cast yet?
No, it takes 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes. Well, is there anything in this room, maybe?
So what was the pieces of jewelry he brought to me?
Oh, they're all just pieces of shit. There's like a brooch, some like 3 rings, a necklace, and some earrings.
Are they worth anything?
Yeah.
I could tell you, but they're worth something.
You can write Hag's jewelry next to them. Hag jewelry times 6.
Alright.
In the ground floor, as you look around, it's a bit more destroyed, and there's a ungodly stench.
From all the hag
there's-
burning.
There's a lot of things in here. So there's a burning hag, so there's the smell of hair and like
Pork.
meat cooking.
Mm.
There's the sweet meat kind of pastry, like Caribbean puff pastry patty smell. There's the barrel full of the black ichor that summoned that demon.
Yep, I remember that.
Lets out one of those kind of tarry bubbles every so often and boils to the top. It expands and then goes.
The moonbeam didn't affect it.
No.
Okay.
There's a chicken coop
With chickens?
with some chickens. They're not really clucking at the moment.
I can't imagine they are.
There's a heavy wooden trunk and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on the doors.
And the oven.
I did mention the oven.
You did, yeah.
It's a brick oven.
You mentioned it
Oven.
when we're
I'm-
fighting.
I mentioned it just now, you motherfucker.
As I'm looking around the room,
A
I
rock from the top of the fucking thing falls down and hits you on the head, Silcreus. You take 2 points of damage.
You're lucky I healed you.
I don't know if it's fucking with we're serious.
I'm serious.
As I'm looking around the room, do I... Because Brad the player knows what they were doing. Do I find evidence of what Brad the player thinks?
You find dust and bones.
Still,
Yeah, small human
Did-
bones are littering the floor.
yeah.
Did I find anything on the other hag and my dead self?
On your dead self, there seems to be nothing.
No, and that's
As
really
on the
weird.
hag, apart from another bag of human flesh.
Can I open that one?
Yep.
Screams.
You peer inside and see nothing.
I'm gonna put my hand inside.
Yeah, you reach in.
Is there anything?
There's your hand.
Can I think
I'm
about
writing that
booty?
down.
You can.
Alright. Is there anything in there now?
No, but Amris's butt looks great.
Nice. Okay, so she got fuck up. These things suck.
I know it's different. You changed the picture.
I'll check the
Um,
oven.
I'll check the trunk.
Okay. In the oven, there's a dozen dream pastries,
Oh, tasty!
cooked to a golden crispness. In hold on, where is it? The trunk has tiny holes bored into the lid as you reach down to it, and when you open it, there's several toads inside, and like about 8 or 9 leap out and just kind of hop around, big, fat, horny, like yellow and green toads.
Amherst is
Told
used
for
to
my-
this, so it's like,
Windmill. I told you windmill.
Like 16, maybe 15. Probably like 55 feet or so.
I thought you didn't you describe it already? I thought you already told us.
It doesn't have like a specific height on it. Like the bottom floor is 8 foot high, so I just kind of did like 8 foot, 8 foot. It's probably 15, and then a little bit more for the top, but the top's missing. So you know, it's like
If I use detect magic, is it a circle around me or a circle on the floor I'm on?
it's a bit hivery. You know,
What does that mean?
yes and no, depending on the situation.
I'm just gonna go to the middle floor and use detect magic.
Okay.
You're
After
still
the spell.
you're finishing your... I assume you're doing detect magic as a ritual as well.
No, I've got one slot.
Oh, okay.
Right, well, we'll do that when your ritual's finished. We've got
So
a little bit more time
so I
of exploring.
So I see the dream pastries in this oven, and I look at them, and I go,
Yeah?
no fucking way am I eating those. And I just shut the oven, and I don't say a damn word. And I turn back to Del and go, no, nothing there.
No, smells pretty tasty.
It must have been whatever they were cooking before.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure she turned off the stove halfway through that.
I don't know why. Hags are weird.
Was he standing in the doorway?
Yeah, yeah, I was.
He was, yeah.
I was outside the door.
Okay, I'm making sure.
What did you find in the cupboard? Oh,
Yeah, look. More
it's
things to piss me off in my
It's in
window.
Well-
the trunk, not the cupboard.
in the trunk. What else was in the trunk? Was it just the frogs?
Nope, just these toady, froggy, yellowy, greeny, horny looking things.
Well, may as well check the cupboard.
There's about 100 of them, Delvin.
I'm kind of having trouble moving
Right.
because they're on my feet.
Only a couple got out.
Hold on. I cast. I cast Speak with Animals, but I can't.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to cast it. I can get them out. Just give me 10 minutes.
I tell them to stay out as well.
Right.
You shut the lid for now.
No, I'm leaving it open.
More keep kind of hopping out and entering the room.
Okay.
It's about 70-30 split at the moment. So, Kreus, you finish identifying.
Anything
And
useful?
this is called a hearthstone. A heartstone, even. It's a black gem that allows a night hag to become ethereal in her possession. The
How did
touch
it
of
find
it
the bag?
cures any disease.
I was identifying the bag.
Oh shit, you were fucked.
Well,
Ignore that. The bag is a soul bag.
Okay.
oh, that sounds good.
When an evil humanoid dies as a result of a hag's nightmare haunting, the hag catches the soul in the sack made of stitched flesh.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Devil, what do you find were soul bags?
Crafting the
They're,
bag is a long ritual and requires a human sacrifice.
Does it cost money? Can I sell this thing?
I don't think anybody would buy this except
God
for
damn
cats,
it! I'm gonna
which we
throw,
just killed.
I'm gonna throw the bag at the child's face.
Huh.
Make a dexterity check. Make a dexterity
I was gonna
check.
toss it behind me.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
throwing it
Are you gonna stop it?
harshly.
Are you gonna stuff it, Amorous?
I'm not throwing it harshly.
More
It
absent-mindedly.
hits Fleek. He kind of dead to the world, doesn't react.
Your child's broken.
I'm gonna keep the bag, like the one I had.
Amorous is
Irina's
concentrating.
going to step outside and just say, oh, the smell in here is too much for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll keep watch.
I'm going to cast First Digitation on myself and 2 children,
Okay.
and it's just going to be roses. I'm going to smell
Alright.
roses.
They smile. And then you cast Detect Magic.
I'm gonna move up
So when he finishes
Well,
his
you would
detect
be able to
magic,
do it.
yeah, from his detect magic, I'll finish speak with animals and I'll say.
His detect magic is he's casting it.
Oh,
with
he's
spell
casting
slot.
it. That's right. I forgot.
I'm going to move up beside Bob and just cast it.
You see the familiar notes of the stuff on Delvin, including the stone he's holding. Wink, wink. You also notice several notes of magic coming from the cabinet downstairs.
Bob, can you move upstairs and check if there's anything glowing up there?
Bob is smoking right now.
Bob also wouldn't see any. You see it, but you don't notice
Only
anything.
I see it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
Well,
going to move back
the
downstairs.
way detect magic is, it's from your vision, so you would have cast it downstairs and like slowly you would have cast it down here, looked around, gone up, nothing there, gone up, nothing there.
Oh no, up again, it's gone.
Yeah, up
So-
it's gone.
I'll go back down to Dalvin and say the rock's glowing in the cupboard. But the cupboard has like hints of magic coming from it.
Alright. I'll walk over and I'll
your
open the
rock
cupboard.
is like shining.
Well then, that just means it's worth money! Pocket.
Can I identify it?
Yeah, sure.
I take the rock. And I'm gonna do identify as ritual again.
Alright, well, you know what the rock is, so.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and do it.
Yeah, alright. Delvin, you go to the cupboard. It contains wooden bowls full of herbs and baking ingredients, flour, sugar, gourds full of powder. Hanging on the inside of the door is a dozen locks of hair, different colours. And amid various concoctions are 3 small labelled containers that hold elixirs. There's one called Youth, which is a golden syrup. There's one called Laughter, which is a red tea. And there is one called Mother's Milk, which is a greenish milky liquid.
There's 3 of these things.
Yeah.
Was this what was glowing? I'll just jingle the 3 in front of...
I'll look.
2 of them glow.
Which two?
The Youth and the Mother's Milk.
The mother's milk and the youth one. I want to know. Those 2 are glowing. And I point
One of
towards
the chickens lays an egg.
them. What?
That is weird. Does anyone remember that I think there was a prophecy about this place. Maybe.
She was saying a lot of stuff that day.
She was.
Ruby's smell not be like dead right now.
Well, I'll take these 3 vials. I don't particularly know what they are, but I'll take them.
Well, you know to your magic.
Always
right?
drink them.
Said, look to where madness is bred in the children and
You
sounds
also
of children.
always feed them to the children.
No, we're not feeding them to the children.
Yes, a boy.
In our
No.
experience, though, I will say, honestly, the children are not a good thing. Sorry.
Well, we should at least we shouldn't leave them
Children are
out here
bad.
alone.
Children are bad.
Shouldn't leave them out here alone.
Children are
They
bad.
kind of lure us into death house.
Yes.
Into that random house.
Mm-hmm.
And kill us.
Where's their mom? Mm-hmm. Think about that.
Our parents sold us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, Ruby.
I don't want another mommy ghost almost killing me. Okay?
No, Ruby.
Nope.
They were
No.
sold to the hags.
Okay. So set them free.
Yep, we just did by killing the hags. We need to give them back to their parents or something, or someone.
Irina is our first job.
Yes, we just take them
can't-
with us.
You
We
know
can't, we
Irina.
can't give them back to their parents. Their parents literally
Irina's
sold
lovely.
Their parents literally sold them Amris.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Literally.
I told
You guys know Irina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's with us.
Oh. Her and Ismark are so nice.
Did you know the priest?
Are you?
Not really.
Ah, good.
We saw him
He's,
about Barovia.
Gone.
Why would you say?
Okay.
He was always sad about his lost son.
Oh, we found his son.
No. Secrets, no. No. They don't need. They really don't need to know that.
But to be fair, they haven't
Does my
seen
speak?
and heard a lot.
Does my speak with animals? Well, they have.
Yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck. No. I have good.
Is this
wisdom,
from
thank
like
you.
the 100 frogs all fucking speaking at once? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought so.
17.
It's manageable.
What the fuck? Shut up! Shut up for a second. Shut up.
Let me out.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Go out. Go
Oh, I'm
out.
hungry. Oh, let's go.
Go,
Oh my god.
go.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm not really. What's going on?
There's
Let me go, let me go,
100
let me go.
frogs.
Oh, I wanna get out.
Go.
Oh,
The
help
door
me
is
get out.
open.
Let
The
me
door
get
is
out.
open.
Let me get out. Oh, look at my egg I just laid. Oh, I
Oh, the
want to get
fucking
out.
chickens.
Oh, let me get out. I want to get out.
Delvin, you can hear them as well.
Yep.
Only if he focuses on it.
Yeah, only if I'm focusing on them.
Holy shit.
Is he okay?
Frogs.
Outside.
Why did I? There's so many of
You
them.
call us
Go.
frogs now. We're toads.
Toads,
Oh,
go.
he called us a frog. He
Don't
called us a
just
frog.
go.
Oh my god, they said there's a frog. We're
Wait.
not frogs, we're toads. Look
Wait.
at Jimmy. Jimmy's a frog.
One of you.
Is he?
One of
Am
you.
I gonna have to shoot him?
No, just oh god. One
Do you
of
want me to shoot you in the knee?
No,
Or,
I don't
like,
want to be shot in the knee.
Okay.
Just one toad at a time. Right?
I thought they were frogs.
They're toads.
Silence.
Sorry, I apologized. Okay.
Can I go back?
What? What were the hags doing here?
Oh.
You were in the crates, of course. Toads,
They-
go.
They were
Chickens.
collecting us. Right.
Dang.
Chickens.
Dinner.
What were the toads doing? What were the hags doing?
The toads were being kept in a crate.
What were the hags doing?
Well, I don't know what the hags were doing.
You were here the whole time.
Oh, I'm a chicken.
I'm aware. What were the hags doing?
I'll tell you what the hags were doing.
Fuck is this?
What is that?
That's the rooster.
Oh. Hello.
This big, plump, black plumed rooster pokes its head through the coop.
What were the hags
Everyone else
doing?
is like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the hags were doing.
What were they doing?
They were cooking.
Cooking what?
I don't know, some kind of food.
You didn't see where they were getting...
Took the children upstairs.
Alright.
Then the children screamed.
Right.
There was crunching sounds.
Right.
The blades of the windmill turned.
Right.
Then they came down with some powder.
Right.
And they used that in the cooking.
Okay.
Why is the toad a black man?
You don't hear any of the other side of the conversation. You just hear...
I know,
going, right,
but I'm just
and his-
asking as Amanda, why does the toad sound like a black man?
It's a rooster.
It's a black rooster, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Amherst's face just kind of drains of color as well. And then he just goes, I need to go be sick now, please.
Wait, before you go.
Alright. What?
You don't look so good.
I'm aware.
You see that cupboard behind you?
Right, yes.
You see those little, they're kind of like two eggs on top of each other, but with a hole in the top.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you see the two gourds.
Yeah?
It's full of that dust.
Thank you.
In case you wanted to, like, you know, do some cooking.
No. I need to go throw up now. I'm going to go throw up now. I'll be back.
Can you do it outside my
Yes,
window?
Amherst is going outside and throwing up.
Thank you. Such
Some
a
of the
nice boy.
toads follow you and start licking up your vomit.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Hey guys, you should come out. Come out. And like more toads start coming out and like wallowing in your vomit.
I push my way back in, and then I just kind of go. Right, that's what I thought.
You done?
Irina watches you walk out, throw up, and walk back in.
I kind of look at the group now, and I'm trying to decide what to do. Ruby, do you mind covering the children's ears?
A little. Kids are a little freaky.
Oh, I'll cover one of their ears.
I'll cover the other ear.
Okay. Ears, both. Okay. They were killing the children and grinding their bones into flour and probably making those pastries.
Okay.
Do you want a pastry now, Delvin?
Not really, but I still want my windmill.
Really? Given
You
that
have
the
to burn this
grindstone
one
above us,
really badly.
the grindstone above us was used to crush children's bones.
We can
No,
get it.
nobody's gonna want to buy it.
We can throw it out. We don't. It doesn't have to be a windmill. We could rebuild it as a fortification.
Okay, you have the money to do that.
This is.
I'm fine with you blessing the place. All that.
I don't know.
I don't mind you splashing holy water as long as you mop it up afterwards.
There isn't enough holy water in all of the seas of the world.
That's the seas of salt water, not holy water.
Thank you, Socrates.
Speak to Bob about that. Jesus. I need to take some things out of that cabinet, and I need to bury them.
Why not burn them?
I don't think what's in there will burn.
Everything burns. Just give it a bit of fire.
I take the gourd out of the cabinet. The gourds out of the cabinets, and I
You
take
may
them.
add 2 gourds of children's bone dust to your inventory.
I'm not holding it for very long.
That's what you think.
I take it outside. I have like the look of a man who's seen way too much.
By the way, are you gonna solve this prophecy? You
You
said something.
Yes. Sorry. It was a prophecy for Ruby. Look to where madness is bred and the sound of children. I would think this probably qualifies. Given what's in these gourds.
I can't hear any children screaming.
No. That's because they're in the gourds.
Oh, why are they in there?
Amherst just walks out and is like, I'm done. And goes out
I'm gonna give like
somewhere and buries this.
I'll give it like a sly high five to Socrates.
I'm gonna go for the down low instead of the high five.
I'll meet you there.
It's a very solemn action for as Amherst is burying these gourds.
I'm gonna turn to Delvin. So Delvin, what are you gonna do with Delvin?
Oh, you mean that thing?
Yeah, Delvin.
Mount him on the wall as a trophy?
You can't do that. Ruby, what are you gonna do with Delvin? Not the living one because he's a dick, but the other one.
I literally was going on. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Burn him.
Could, yeah.
Wait, you mean the bad one?
No, maybe. I mean the one that died and is kind of just laying there almost in pieces.
Yes, the bad one. I'm the good one. Cause I'm the real one.
Oh,
Okay,
what do you mean? You want us to bury him or something?
No, nothing that fancy.
I was gonna say burn him because this place just seems to be undead everywhere, and I don't really want to face him when he's undead.
I have a great idea. Sniff! Come here, Sniff. Look, food. Sniff, food. Sniff. I'm gonna dangle Delvin's dead hand in front of him. Delicious.
I say we burn all the dead bodies here.
See,
I
he's
have no
so,
thirst. I have
he's so
no.
crap. Even the wolf
real
doesn't want to
food.
eat him.
I have standards on what I'll put in my mouth. And the wizard was at the bottom of that.
I haven't forgotten.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
I don't know. I haven't heard it.
No.
I haven't forgotten. Wizard never forget.
Anyway, I'm going on a search. He said something about a prophecy, and I'm going to find it if it's in my windmill. I'm gonna start
Maybe
walking
a
up the stairs.
investigation check.
Somebody help me!
Wow!
You got a 0.
Somebody help me.
I'm gonna go
Amulus is
help.
burying these gourds. He's using his hands. His hands are like caked in dirt and everything else, and he's kind of just slowly.
Oh.
He's found like a
The
tree.
soil is
The thought of cake is
relatively
making me
soft.
hungry.
I'm gonna follow Delvin and help with properly.
Not strudel, Eric.
I don't know, there's some pastry right now.
Make the face of a man who wants some strudel downstairs. Delvin, you walk up, but you're not really giving a shit. You're just observing like structural integrity and like taking notes on like
Yeah.
good selling points of the windmill, like, you know, 2 working windows on this floor. It's got a balcony.
The balcony's in a bit of disrepair, Silkrest, but I think a little bit of woodwork that could be fixed.
Should I roll investigation as well?
You can do. I mean, you're gonna roll better than a 0.
Good +8, 6.
+6.
That's me.
You spend like the next 45 minutes or so climbing up and down, scouring the windmill, and you find
Just multiple times of
Nothing.
Delvin going, is this broken? Does this look broken? Do you think this is be sellable?
Me replying, no. Every time. Not even thinking about it, just no.
Dar, you're too young to know what the correct market is.
Amulus is kind of finished burying his hole, making his hole. He goes, I am very sorry I could not save you, whoever you were.
So, do we know what we're doing?
And Amorous comes back to the windmill. Oh, hello, Ruby.
Yeah.
spicy. It was a good day. Yeah,
At the,
yeah, that
I-
was good.
there was a prophecy that
Go on, Ellie.
might relate to you and this place. I think Delvin and Silcreus are
What?
searching the tower.
No, that's all. I just ate everything
What?
with the address. It was too spicy for me.
Was it? Did you like the other one though?
Yeah, that was good.
Ate quite a bit of it there.
We can have a look, maybe
Was that the,
see if we can find anything.
Selection. Let's go. Kofta was good. Baji was lovely.
you want the
Well, what?
what's the-
Haven't you guys checked most of the place anyway?
do you want mine?
Yeah, but
Give Dean a second.
No, I'm good.
No.
I am stuffed.
we could be
Sorry,
wrong.
have I?
We could be wrong about the prophecy, I guess. But it kind of makes sense. Madness is bred here. Yeah. The sound of children. Yeah. I suppose if we check all the cupboards down here, I can check the oven again.
Going, check the oven again.
Have you gone through the pastries?
I haven't. I don't think I have the stomach to do that.
I'll do it.
Alright.
She'll walk over to the oven and open it. Just start throwing pastries on the floor, looking to see if there's any weird shit in it besides, meat.
No, they're all pastries.
Delvin, I think that part of the lighthouse is literally gone.
No, it's still a floor.
It's a floor, it's just missing a roof.
Is it? Yeah, but is the windmill's part still connected on it?
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
sturdy.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
connected on the first floor, I think.
Second, I think.
I don't
Oh.
remember where.
There's
that
not.
was.
There's nothing on the things of the windmill or anything. There's now up here at all, really.
No.
Do we find the treasure?
You have completely scoured the windmill over the past hour and 20 minutes or so and found nothing unusual or magical.
Oh, this is shite.
Well, let's make our way back to the bottom.
I could just sleep here underneath the stars.
What if it rains?
So be it.
Dwarfs. Let's make our way back down.
When you get down to the bottom, you see just a pile of pastries on the ground. Amris kind of just trying not to throw up.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Eat.
Amris knows what they're made of. No way is he eating those pastries. And I turn to Sniff and I go,
You're a girl.
don't eat them. I'll give
Bubble
you some,
here?
How long does your speak with animals last?
an hour.
Well, it's just on the tail end of it. Oh, I'm not gonna.
No. This is a foul place. No
We
good
should-
food.
If you don't want them eaten, why don't
We
you
should
burn them?
not rest here.
No, we shouldn't.
Amherst, burn the pies. I even
Okay,
did.
later.
I'm
We
inclined
should
to agree
move.
with you. To be fair, I think I know that Delvin would be very angry, but this place is not a very safe place. It should probably be burned to the ground.
I can accidentally light it on fire.
No, we shouldn't do that.
Leave the oven on.
No.
During this whole time, the two children have made their way outside and they're just sitting and like talking to Irina, who's sitting down opposite them.
Right, we should.
Yeah, my spell wore off, I'd say, a wee while ago. I'm going to
Yeah.
cast Prestidigitation
Yep. Well,
again on myself and
rebuffing
Person
the
moving.
smell.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's just going to be bruises again.
We should go. We'll camp outside for the night. We need a rest, I think. Probably away from
I
here.
vote we set up camp a bit away from the windmill. I don't want to be near it.
No, I don't want to be near it either. Delvin can stay here by himself if he really wants to, but no way am I
Let's keep-
staying anywhere
Keep your
near.
fucking dog away from me.
What? Why? What happened?
During the fight, he bit me.
Bit you?
Bit me.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I freaking died.
Well. And I kind of point to the, like, good Delvin. He did die.
Yeah, and it would have been
Quite
2
horrific.
deaths because of your dog. So keep him away
Well,
from me.
I'll
Or
keep-
there will be 2.
I'll keep him away from you. And I go outside as well.
What the fuck happened to Ruby?
Ruby's stretching.
Ruby got
Oh
fat.
god. Oh god.
Ruby, you're getting fat. What was that?
What are you
Why are
doing?
you stretching people?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Well, Ruby's got like extra health more than like her max health. It's all confusing me.
So you made her fat.
We look to the two children.
I think she just changed the wrong number for her max up when she did hit dice yesterday.
I think what is that?
The frog.
Is it a frog? I kind
Big frog.
of shout.
Well, me and
that-
Ruby haven't eaten.
Oh fuck me. Delvin.
Delvin is no more. Ragu got him.
Delvin, we're going to go camp somewhere away from this place.
Are you shouting up at the top of the windmill?
Yeah, I know you're in there somewhere. I just don't know where. And I
I'll just
didn't-
poke my head over like the hole. What?
We're going to go camp somewhere away from this place
Why?
because it's a place of evil.
But the prophecy!
We haven't found anything.
It's in here somewhere, you said!
it makes sense. Maybe there's another place that meets the prophecy. These are intentionally vague.
Well, shouldn't I wait for it in case it comes around in the night or something?
I don't think that's the way it works. Look to where madness is bred and the sound of children. We've looked everywhere. We've looked where the sound of children was coming from. We've looked where madness. Wait a minute.
By the way, do you know anything about those stones down there? I was going to be pointing at them.
I look at the stones. Do I?
You know the stones.
Yeah, the stones that are in front. Dean?
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at the stones. Do I know
Okay.
anything?
And they just look like they're the same as everyone else saw. They're just 4 pictures of cities during different times of the year.
But there's the little bones as well, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a pile of teeth in front of the autumn one.
I remove the pile of teeth and kind of I look around real quick and I kind of go, I find a little place to bury them and just kind of go.
Okay. Would you like to water your tea tree?
Teeth tree.
Yeah.
I do a little like druidcraft flower ring around him.
Okay.
I can't even imagine how many people were killed. I don't know anything about it. Maybe Irina knows something. Irina?
Yes?
Do you know anything
What
about
is
these
it?
stones?
Still looks like something religious. It's not really my strong suit.
Fair enough. Religious. Bob?
Mark.
Well,
Can you come down here and look at something?
I'm in the middle of my rest, I guess. Because how long has people been investigating?
About an hour and 20 minutes or so.
Okay, because while people were upstairs, I would have started investigating, but it never really got to my turn, so just been resting.
Oh, we need you to take a look at something, Bob. And then we'll make camp.
Um,
Will this interrupt my rest?
Not really. It's light duties, so it's the kind of thing you do on a rest.
Or what do I need to look at?
Delvin, you coming down?
Why?
We're making food.
What's wrong with the windmill? Team got oven.
No.
That was the only right answer.
You'd rather spend time in forest with vampire. The windmill's probably safer.
The vampire didn't try to kill me. Yeah.
And because he didn't get the chance because of me and Bob.
He didn't try to kill me. That's all that matters. Come on in for food or you starve.
I'll start slowly making my way down.
I turn Amherst. See, that's how it's done.
Clearly. Well, Bob, as the religious expert.
Amanda's having problems with Discord.
Oh.
So
It says server unavailable for Amanda for the Dango Discord.
Said what?
Server unavailable for the Dango Discord.
Restart Discord, like completely close it. song stuck in my head.
Still unavailable.
Let me change the server. Give me a second. I can never
Okay.
remember what it says.
Change the server. Server goes down. Then server settings and overview.
It says unavailable.
Yeah,
I've
Dean's trying to
changed
change
it
the
now.
location. Try restarting now. Are you making sure she's putting out and not just closing it, like minimizing it?
Yeah.
Discord seems to like run in the background quite a bit.
So she has like it's every time I have D&D on her laptop. It's like when she's on Discord and Roll20 at the same time. There's problems because yeah, like a lot of the time she like can't hear anybody talking. It just like disappears.
That's odd. Maybe her laptop can't handle the processing.
That would
Only thing I can really think of for that happening. Doesn't really make sense since she can run games.
She's restarting her laptop.
5-minute break.
If you want to.
Why does the hag look so happy? I'm staring at this picture. Why is she so happy?
she's a hag.
She's selling her pastries. People are enjoying her food.
I'm not going to touch that subject.
It spooks me that genuinely it means there's a worse place than this fucking place for that philosophy. Or that prophecy, rather.
There must be another place. The only other place I can think of, though, is the Death House.
Yeah, but what was bred about that?
I don't. Well, madness was bred. As in, it was bred there, and there was madness bred there.
But there was no bread there.
No, bred isn't bred, as in breeding. As in like B-R-E-D.
I know.
Says the guy who says he has.
I believe he knew and he was just taking the piss. I can see him doing that.
And there were the sound of children.
I am dyslexic in the most standard way. I
But
cannot
we
read
searched
certain
that
words.
place like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but we did sort of get teleported out, and it became a different building, and then you got teleported back in. So it could be there and just hidden under the new version of it. And we did sort of run at the end. I mean, we barely searched that basement.
Yeah. I don't know. This makes the most sense in terms of what's here.
Death House makes a lot of sense for it.
Yeah.
Plus, you can go put back your mirror and like get your body double. You know, still dead. And you back? Hello.
Oh. Man, fuck Discord.
What?
I hate Discord.
Does that mean we're going back to Death House?
I don't
But
know.
I have no idea what happened, so...
I mean, like, technically,
Uh-huh.
it's my house.
Wait, what's going on? What have I missed?
Oh, we're talking about where the prophecy could be.
We don't
Your
know.
Oh, is that,
prophecy.
what? I know Ruby's is in the Death House. I know it's talking about the damn sword in the Death House. I'm not wrong.
Are you sure it's not this place?
No, it's definitely not this place. Because it was talking about...
Yours is
Okay.
look to where madness is bred and the sound of children.
And hags are pretty mad.
I think... No, but I think the Sound of Children can be, like, the Death House.
That's the other place.
That's pretty much the start, because that's where, like, Strahd shit was as well.
Yeah.
I would not have thought the windmill.
I know,
TPE.
she has got a point when, like, there was that whole thing where the child...
Didn't we
was
find, like,
born,
a silver sword or something in
and remember from that child... Remember, like, the dead child that, like, the father was looking super happy despite holding a dead fucking baby?
there? Yeah, there was
the
some
video.
weird shit
There
in
was a
there as well.
lot of, like,
The could be
madness
the
spread.
cult. Yeah, the madness could be the cult.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the cult thing in the basement. That was pretty bad. Also, we go back now. We could like murk the place.
We could just murk it.
Yeah, but we should deal with Irina first.
Oh yeah, we're
anyways.
going to do our arena
Yeah.
first.
I would, I really.
And then we're gonna go treasure hunting.
It's actually really confusing me that you finally said a picture, Amanda.
Yeah, it's just her.
I know, but every week I look down the bottom and it's like you and Bob, and I think one other person used to have the standard rotating image type thing.
Yeah.
Now it's confusing me.
You know what's getting me though?
The prophecy did say where the matron of disease and madness are bred.
With a matron of disease.
Well, isn't that the mom that fucking
Yeah, but
tried to
it's
kill
matron
Rudy?
of the diseased, not like.
Like,
Metagaming.
With the
oh,
matron
now
of
look what
disease.
she did. Now Rel's gonna get a picture. Now Rel's gonna get a fucking fugly as fuck picture. He's gonna get the taxidermy fox again or something.
So my one was like the Hall of Bones. I'm guessing that's underneath thingy. That's where he is. That's where Strahd is. I'm
All
guessing.
Our enemies lie.
Alright.
Someone's coming up.
It
I think.
was he lurks in a hall of bones deep in the dark pits of his castle.
Yeah.
That one's quite a clear
Yeah, that's Strahd.
divination.
Yeah,
I think my one's coming up.
Do you? So Kratos was the enchanter? Free from cosmic origin, the stars do travel as much as we. As these travel past that called Valaki.
See, my one's coming up.
A kneeling woman arose, one and the same. She, a being of great beauty, plucked too soon. The
Arena
master of the
dying?
marsh knows of whom she spoke.
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna kill a bitch.
I don't know. I think Irina. I don't know. I don't think she's in it.
No, the master of the marsh. So there's
But-
a marsh.
No, but there was a pretty woman. And Irina's like mega
It's
hottie.
not gonna reset by you leaving and rejoining.
Yeah, no, you have to like set it up and then.
Yeah, you have to go all the way up.
I swear to God, if it's a taxidermy fox, I'm leaving.
I look forward to the one with Bob. Maybe he'll actually buy this fucking wank treasure I've been holding on to for ages.
Alright, so how do you change it? You're trying to find, you don't even know how to change it, then?
Or the matron of disease and man.
Good.
So it's not here.
What do you mean it's this taxidermy fox?
Yeah, but
I love
matron of the
taxidermy.
diseased, like, the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
The bringer of disease?
It's the kind of thing you'll have to ask people, isn't it? Rather than just standing around talking to some children.
Yeah.
Well, we could ask Irina.
She was there when the prophecies were told. She would have
She
mentioned
didn't
it.
She
say
wasn't.
Oh, she
What?
wasn't.
Oh no, she wasn't. Oh yeah, she was in the camp.
Yeah, she wasn't invited in.
Oh, she never got brought.
Uh,
Bring it, bitch.
I guess Irina, do you know what the matron of disease is?
I haven't heard of that.
Oh. Do you know who the master of the marsh is?
There was a place. No, I don't. There was a place far off to the west where they did inter the sick. It was the I believe the Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Oh, if this is gonna be like one of them fucking, places where they took the diseased and shit, like it's gonna be like fucking Most Haunted.
So
I don't know what you speak of, Delvin, but that did seem to be what they did
Delvin can't speak. He's
a
not
long
here.
time ago.
He can join us.
I would have assumed Delvin
Yeah,
would have come
yeah.
down saying that.
Right.
There's fuck
We-
all in here.
Right. Let's go find somewhere to camp then.
Wait. Take the chickens.
That's a good point. That's a good point. We should take the chickens.
Where?
Hamlet,
Yeah. Sorry.
I propose a deal.
Sure.
You owe me 2,000 gold, and I let you burn down my windmill.
Wait, I'm not
I can
really
light
sure
the fire.
I
Done.
follow this.
I can light the fire.
Deal? Shake my
Done.
hand.
I shake
Fine.
his hand, and then I
I'm
just
not gonna need
I-
that place anyway.
get the biggest like produce flame I can manage, and I just chuck it in the windmill.
I'm just gonna start throwing firebolts.
It takes, and the windmill begins to turn into a lighthouse.
Until I fuck you.
That needed to happen.
Yeah. Probably.
I'd like to loot it a bit more. I'm sure we could find something. Delvin, you still have those potions?
Are we having a long
Yeah,
rest
I still
now, or
have the
what's going on?
potions.
You're still standing outside the burning
Yeah, we should head into the
bone
forest
grinder.
and
It's
try
all-
to place the rest.
Why the forest? The forest is dangerous. We met the count there who, like, fair enough, fed us,
Why
but
you didn't stick out the night inside the windmill?
No. Bob, are you kidding me?
I actually kind of agree with Bob. It was still sheltered.
oh, it's not shelter now.
Yeah, but think of the potential gains.
Well,
For me.
Then sticking out the night next to the big ass bonfire that's gonna burn all night seems like a better idea than going into the forest.
No, we should go into the forest. Well, it'll
The
be
forest
warm.
is the forest has like screwed us every time we went in. Every time.
I
To be
would
fair,
prob-
most things tend to avoid light if we're talking about
Yeah.
wild creatures.
I would probably say near the windmill that is now on fire and have a big source of light is a better idea than going in the spoopy woods.
Alright. So,
Sorry, but we don't really have that special connection with the trees and stuff like you do. I
By the
tried
way,
to
are you
say
sure
that.
we got all the kids out of there?
Oh.
More in there, was there?
you checked
Well,
multiple times looking for
You-
whatever.
Delvin, I really don't think you want to put that on Amherst's mind right now.
and
I thought of that though I thought about that, but I didn't say anything.
Did you check?
But now thinking about it, it is kind of funny.
out of character. That's what happened last time we did this.
No. Oh.
Like I thought about it, like maybe, but Ruby doesn't like really or trust children anymore because of Death House, so she just stayed quiet. I mean, I guess if we hear like some screaming as the fire burns, then it's gonna be a tough, long night, folks.
To be honest, the children didn't screw us in Death House. Their parents did.
Mm,
Kind of right.
No, I think the baby also fucked Ruby over and no.
Oh yeah, but
you
you
don't.
can't really count baby as children. Children are like 2 and above. The baby was the baby.
Regardless, they're not like children. Children bad. Children equal death out, that's how bad.
We're taking a long rest.
Long rest. Full health. Woo.
Long rest is that just back to full health?
Yeah.
And you level up if you
Yeah, we're level 4 now.
yeah.
I'm gonna cast alarm as a ritual while we're preparing dinner and shit. For the long rest.
Ruby's just gonna eat our buns.
Did we take out the chickens and slaughter them for dinner?
You eat one
Yeah,
of
we
We
did.
burned them alive.
You eat one of the buns
No, we
you pulled
we
from
took the light.
the oven.
No.
No, I got a croissant at my
Oh
ballot.
fuck yeah, your croissant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Fuck me.
Why the fuck would Ruby
It's a
take?
bit-
She
it's
threw
very
all of them
hard.
out.
Yeah, it's been like 3 days.
Yes, I know, but
Still edible. Whatever.
You see the cat eats anything?
do you want to eat one of those off the floor?
There's vomit over there.
That's different. Fuck.
So yeah, long rest, cooking chickens, and alarm.
Alright. So you move maybe like 30-40 feet away from the burning windmill.
Hmm.
Just a little bit further away. And
Yeah.
as you turn back and observe the burning windmill as you make your preparations for the night, you see odd blue dancing lights around the windmill.
If we could turn back.
I would know what these are. For sure, I would know what those are.
What are they?
So Brad knows.
Yeah, but does Amherst know?
But they're like a druid circle of twilight. They're very akin to that. They're will-o-wisps.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny
Oh shit.
flames of blue death.
Do we kill something?
No.
Bob would also probably know what these are.
Yeah, the spirits.
Make
of the
me
dead.
a wisdom check.
Who?
You and Bob.
Being a sage, would I have knowledge of it?
Me and Bob. I have to roll?
No.
Oh, Brad and Bob.
15.
Being a sage,
Wisdom.
would I have
Just
knowledge
straight
of it?
wisdom. 13.
No.
I wouldn't.
These
No.
are very specific to do with death and the end of lives.
Oh, okay.
And these, as you two would know, are incredibly chaotic and deadly.
We need to not be here.
Because of the fireflies?
They're not fireflies. Bob, help me out with this one.
Yeah. We need to get away from here now.
So,
Kind of the touch of a will-o-wisp being able to instantly drain all life from a person.
oh, that sounds like such a release for Ruby.
And Delvin, Amherst looks at Delvin. That's what was in your windmill. Lots of those.
I mean, the owner turnover would have been great. Someone pays for a couple of months, gets killed.
So,
You rent it out for
what?
another
So
couple of months.
now we have to go
Okay.
into the woods, right? This is what's
You
happening.
can just
Well,
go
no,
down
to go into the
trail.
woods, we'd have to pass the windmill.
We could just go into the trail or a little farther inland, or just away from the windmill. That's all. And Emma starts hitching things up and kind of grabs the two kids by the hand and says, "Come on, let's go."
They follow you. It's so pretty.
Mm.
I think they're pretty.
We're not actually leveling up then, are we? If we're not having a long rest.
We'll have a rest once we
You
get
walk
somewhere.
for about half an hour until the windmill's just a flickering torchlight in the distance, and end up at this crossroad where you, in the nestled side of a gentle slope, set up your camp once more and begin an uneasy sleep, but a deep sleep because of how tired you all are.
Mm.
I don't think Ruby's that tired, because she can get fucked up. So she can, like, stand watch.
I
Okay.
still set up an alarm before I go to sleep.
So
you set
Ruby
up
will,
alarm.
like,
So
watch.
Ruby's taking first watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really get, like, Ruby really didn't get hurt. She just poked eyes out and, like, missed and bullshit.
Neither did Delvin.
Delvin didn't get hit either?
Well, he got hit, but he didn't get hit a lot. He did more damage to himself.
Hmm.
Which I'm nearly certain is correct one, because you jumped at the one and did damage to yourself.
So first watch is Ruby or just Ruby.
Why not just Ruby?
Irina stays up with you.
Oh, you know, I hope Ruby and Irina have a lesbian, like, one night stand one of these sessions. It'd be great.
Bye.
So, any perception checks from you two? Irina rolled a 20.
Great.
Irina sees shit hit the fan.
She says nothing.
What about you, Ruby?
14.
Okay. You did justice to that building.
Hmm?
Justice was done to that building.
Oh, because the children and the spoopy ladies, yeah.
Yes. This
Well,
place is awful enough without.
well, to be
those
fair,
people
Irina, this
running
entire
around.
place seems pretty shitty.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, I know no other. Well,
Oh man, if you were like
yeah.
in my hometown, it would be so much better than
Yeah?
this. Yeah.
What's
This
your
place is
hometown
like literal hell. I can't believe that this is home for you.
What's your home like?
Well, there's people like Bob, and people like Bob like to get really drunk at bars and fight each other. And it's kind of scary, but kind of exciting at the same
Bob
time.
is lawful.
No, but like half orc people she's talking about. And then there's lots of fishing and sunshine. Kids that are actually happy and not sad. And
Don't try
oh, this place is sad.
Hmm.
And there's sunshine.
I don't think I've ever seen what you described.
And the worst part is, we might not see it again.
You mean there's brighter days?
Maybe.
She
I'm sorry. I
hugs
just kind
you,
of miss
Ruby.
home. What?
She hugs you,
And she hugs her back.
but no lesbianism.
No lesbianism. It's just like pure cis men. Just like, oh, I feel so bad for Irina. She's like, yeah, there's like bar fights and sunshine and actual happy kids and not sad kids.
Try to kill you. Can I put my health up now?
No. When the rest is over, bitch. Who's taking next watch?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Well,
Haha, done.
So
So-
it's Chris and Delvin.
Sure.
Apparently.
You get woken up gently by Irina, and I don't know how Ruby wakes you up.
Wake up!
It's about right.
Ruby,
What?
you're loud.
And you're annoying.
I guess this is dissertation is like her small farts.
Oh, what do I have to roll for these stupid rolls again?
Nothing, you just smell farts.
Is it doing that? I'm walking
Can
away.
I take my shield and bash it against his face? Not like to seriously harm him, but enough to like potentially
Break his nose.
dent the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, roll for attack.
How do, but I don't like with my shield. How
Just a
like
straight strength, isn't it?
it's just strength, yeah.
And I rolled dex to avoid it.
Nope.
I do roll anything to avoid it.
Nope.
Doesn't hit
Yeah.
anyway.
She...
Can I use my action surge to try again?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
I thought you used it during the combat.
I thought I like sat down and this counts as my rest.
No.
Oh, fair enough then. Can I use my
Still
cat
need-
claws?
You'll need to spend a couple of hours to rest. Yeah, you can claw at him if you want.
Sweet. Is that Dex?
It's strength again.
Nice.
Alright, roll a
Oh, that
d4.
definitely. Roll a d4.
There you go. Won't hurt you that much.
She claws you across the nose and it draws a little bead of blood.
Have fun.
Mm.
Then she goes to sleep.
Alright, Delvin and Silcrace, perception checks, please.
That is a 3.
I saw that is a solid one, man.
medical aid.
Both of you sit down. See nothing.
Del will probably fall asleep.
Look from side to side. And you turn around and you notice that Delvin is in fact asleep. Snoring away, hugging the silvered sword. You turn your head away, shaking it from him, and standing on the road in front of you is a large knight sitting upon a horse.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna cast a fireball back at Delvin.
The
A light one?
Oh.
is
Doesn't
made
hurt.
Fuck's sake.
of skeletal bones with flesh dripping off it. Its eyes pitch black holes. The rider, the knight, has eyes with a dark, dull blue flame.
Okay, cancel the fireball and look at poke Delvin my staff.
So
and
that
the
means you
skull-
actually haven't finished the rest yet.
No, not yet. Staring down at you.
I'm just gonna start poking Delvin with my staff. Fuck up, Delvin. Delvin!
Ah. What?
There's a spooky cunt in the road.
Oh, I saw there is.
Yeah, super spooky.
What do you think he wants?
Maybe to kill us? I'm gonna go get people up. You keep an eye on him.
Alright,
Too far away
I'm
to
watching him.
activate his alarm spell, or
He's outside of the alarm spell range. He's on the road.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake everyone up. Start with
Is he
cameras.
looking at us, or is he just continuing on?
Well, if I can see his eyes, he's looking in our direction.
He's stopped and he's staring at you.
I assumed that. I'm gonna go wake everyone, starting with Amherst. Then Bob.
What? What's going
There's
on?
a spooky rider guy on the road. I think he might fight. Help me wake people. Be quiet.
Shit. Right, okay.
He seems undead. Wake. I'm gonna wake Bob.
I'll go raise Ruby.
Okay, I'll wake Bob up.
He's
and tell
still
him.
just looking.
I'm gonna
Ruby.
tell Bob that he's undead.
I'll go and wake Irene up and tell her to like watch the kids.
I'm gonna walk
Stay
away,
back.
kick Sniff, and walk
Okay.
away.
Ah.
I kick Sniff and I walk away.
Whoa. Whoa, why did you kick Sniff? The fuck? What did he do to you?
He bit me during
He
combat.
did me
last
too,
time,
but I
and
don't fucking
walked
kick
away.
him.
And I walk away. I'm now back up towards watching the rider.
Oh, what? Oh,
So you'll
I can't
Yes,
believe
I've
I'm
been-
defending Sniff.
group looking at the rider. And he stares at you, moving his head slightly. You can feel his gaze pass across you all one by one.
Did that at least count for a short rest?
No.
Amherst, I literally have nothing left to fight this guy.
Why are you announcing that?
I'm announcing it to you quietly.
Oh, right.
Hopefully he cannot hear me. I'm just telling you, if he comes at us, I'm going to be out of the fight instantly.
I'll step out to the road and look at the knight and ask him, "What do you want?"
He stares down at you. He doesn't reply.
Bad time to ask. But I took one of those flash bags. What do I call it?
Soul bag?
Yeah, soul bag.
So, creepy guy is still staring at us, and creepy guy isn't talking to lovely Bob. So,
Bob, all of a sudden, he moves rapidly. His head snaps forward, looking at something in the distance. He kicks the horse and rides off towards the bone grinder.
How did he look exactly?
It's like a skeleton ride in like full plate mail. Riding on
blue
like
eyes.
a horse with wisps along its feet as it trots off, making no sound along the path.
We should get back
Oh.
to sleep.
I agree.
I think my watch is over.
I think you failed your watch.
You think we can
I-
sleep with
I-
him?
I failed my watch.
Me
I
too.
I think you
I-
failed your
I
watch.
saw the guy.
If he was going to attack us, he would have done so.
Mm-hmm.
My watching is literally trying to get I'm warning everyone. I did my watch perfectly.
Hmm.
Got the point.
Amherst and I will take the next watch.
Alright.
At least someone responsible will. She goes.
Wow! I literally did my watch
Amherst is like,
perfectly. At
"I'm
least I saw something.
responsible."
See something, say something, Ruby. I walk away.
So this, like, it looked like a skeleton, fleshy thing on a horse, but it didn't make any sound when it moved.
No, the skeleton made sound. He was in plate armor and he didn't have flesh, but the horse was kind of like an undead horse with like, you know, flesh hanging off it and like skeleton carcass sticking out. But the horse made no sound as it trotted off. You could hear the shaking of the rider's armor.
Do you have like a handout for this?
No.
Would I know any more
Hey.
information about the thing?
Can you make a quick doodle, like a stick figure?
No.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, that was a bit intense. Is that Ruby?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, she snores like an elephant.
Yeah, no, I need to pack up anyway.
Are you just taking your rucksack?
I was going to take the black,
Mini or midi?
the small one. The
The
one I took
baby
to
one.
Jonah.
Oh. Medium one.
Oh, okay. So here's, yeah, that is called a skeleton, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine that on a horse.
That's pretty sexy. I approve.
I'm there. I'm there.
You're seeing it, you believe in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Fucking
That
amazing.
one?
I want one.
It was also a war horse. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
cool.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it also had chained armor on
have
it.
you got your passport?
No. I'll look for it in a bit.
I think it's in, you know, the box?
Yeah.
In your queen box, which is in the box now,
What?
in the cupboard. You know your queen
Yeah.
concertina thing?
Yeah, my file.
Yeah, I put it inside the
Okay.
box.
Alright.
I don't know about your travel insurance.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
What a nice lady.
Your mom is a nice lady.
My mom yells at me a lot. Out of love, I think.
Do you want perception checks, Dean?
Yes, please.
I hope they both roll threes.
I rolled a 13.
Who's it perceptioning?
Bob.
Bob and
Okay.
so-
This place is awful, Bob. It really is.
Yeah, it's crawling with the undead at every corner.
Not just the undead.
What a wretched land.
Those hags. Those hags were... They were grinding children up and making pastries. That's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Probably into the next one as well.
Demons, the lot of them.
Agreed. There's nothing out here now.
You guys gonna kiss or?
You see
Huh?
nothing?
Really expecting Dean to throw something else right then.
No, I rolled for encounters. You
What?
got the skeleton rider.
What?
Right.
Your night finally ends. To the nice morning. The bone grinder smoking in the distance, smouldering now.
And the night just went towards the bone grinder, that's all we know.
Yep. It's a new day. A new dawn. You've all leveled up.
Yep.
And you're full health. You can regain half your hit die back. I don't believe you spent any.
No, we didn't take any long rests. Dean, just for your information, I have a passive perception of 20.
Do you know?
I do indeed.
You're gonna get fucked by everything. I hope you realize.
What's passive wisdom perception? What does that mean?
It means that passively, I can detect like stealth creatures and things like that.
Okay, so what does my passive wisdom perception do if it's 12?
That means you have a passive perception of 12. Means if there's a check that requires perception and it's a passive check, you're like not actively looking for something, then you can detect it.
You're
So like
actually-
if something's trying to sneak
Catching
up on
things
you.
out the corner of your eye.
Yeah, if something's trying to sneak up on you, for instance.
Just to help with your immersion, Amanda.
Yeah. I like how you give him blue eyes.
He
Wait,
was
what?
supposed to have blue eyes.
Where is this?
He sent me a picture of his doodle. And I like how the horse is called Spook.
There you
We're
go.
in space jail.
It's in Curse of Strahd.
No, it isn't. It's in
Curse of-
Curse of Luck. Well,
Okay.
that is spooky.
So everyone's waking up. I wake the children up first. Kind of. Come on, time to.
Bleary-eyed, they get up. Their hair's a mess, and there's some twigs in them, but they're okay for the most part. Where are we going?
Well, we're going.
The kids was from Bavaria or
Barovia, yes.
Barovia.
We'll have to take them with us to Valaki.
Just checking
Do
real
they
quick.
know anyone in Valaki where we can bring them to?
Are you asking Irina?
Yeah, because I guess Arena has been talking with them a lot.
They don't have any family in there, but they say they'd like to stay with me. I'm not really sure. I'm sure we could arrange something.
Just a quick
It's
check.
the best we can do then.
I'm supposed to have.
Right, children, it'll be okay. We're going to Valaki. We should be there within the day.
I'm supposed to have 4 level 1 slots and 3 level 2 slots, right?
Change your level to 4
Yeah.
on the sheet.
If you change your level, it should update automatically how many slots you have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make sure. I did. I assume.
And does it say 4 in your level on your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's done automatically.
Okay. So you guys setting off along the path?
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna be middle of the pack again.
Are you going at a slower pace because you have the children?
I
I
say
just-
no.
Is someone
I-
going to carry them?
Turn into a war horse and put them on my back.
Okay. That's weird.
I can do it now.
Yeah, it's weird though.
So I just go
Wait, what do you mean no? Why couldn't you do it before?
because a war horse
Leveled
has a
up.
CR of a half. It's too strong for me to turn. It was too strong for me to turn into. Now I can turn into it.
Ah. Okay.
So, are you just following the path towards Valaki? There's a
Yeah.
sign at this. There's a sign at the crossroads, pointing you in the right direction.
I say we stick to the path. Don't even go near the forest. I don't
Yes,
trust it.
That's wise.
The path snakes towards the forest. As you
It's
move
still a
up.
path though.
Yeah, it goes through the forest briefly and then comes back in. Through it. Oh, this is all in the forest, isn't it? Up here. All this
What's
I
stuff.
can't tell
Yes,
what's in the
that
forest
is.
and what isn't. Is it any bit that has forest on both sides of it that's covered by forest?
Yes.
Okay, so I say we stay in the path until we have to enter the forest.
You get to about here, we'll say. It's like, I'll. Takes you about 2 hours to get there, maybe a bit less.
Did we
Uh,
have
you-
leftover from the chicken weight in the morning, or were we?
Yeah, you can be nomming on a drumstick, Bob. If you would so like. Just give me a second. I need to look something up.
Amherst's warhorse is slightly tinged red, with like a white mane. Reflects what he looks like as a tiefling.
As you approach this Amherst with your passive perception, you notice that there is a smaller foot trail cutting through the wilderness.
Here.
Yes.
Horse Amherst doesn't want to go through that. Just carries on down the regular path.
Everyone else with a passive perception of 15 or higher also notices it.
Don't think it's gonna be any.
Just to make sure, the barbarian hit die is a D12, right?
Mhm.
The barbarian hit die is a D12.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I just rolled a D12. I'm not rolling it on this because I've rolled like 3 1s already this session.
11. Wah, wah, wah.
So does anyone want to explore the path, or is everyone just moving on?
Oh, done exploring. Let's go. I say we stick to as much of the path as we can. We already explored the windmill. The other got us all killed. We
I don't
did
think
lose a
anyone
party
else can
member.
see it. I don't think anyone else can see it except me.
No one have 15 or higher?
I'm
I
the
think so
only,
now.
I think it would only the only potential person would be Bob, and he doesn't have it trained, so he doesn't.
Yeah, mine's a 12, so no.
What?
Mine's 12.
What's your passive perception, Bob?
13.
Okay, so no. Only Amherst notices it, and Amherst continues on walking.
Oh, we'll get you.
For another hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
If about that. And the forest begins to creep in above you. At this point, starting to create a full blanket cover. Is there anything about Old Spallich Road? Yes. What the fuck? Oh. Da-da-da-da. No, there's nothing there. Okay. So the trees begin to crowd above you, much like the Spallich wood that you got through.
I'm just gonna roll it on here, just because I can't find my D12.
Okay. And as the day continues on,
Yes!
What was that?
He gained 15 health.
That's my hit dice.
you just gained your max health in one roll.
No, my max health was 20 now.
An arrow shoots out of the
Well,
forest.
how did
and
you
hits
get to
Silk Ray,
29 max health?
permanently lowering your max health by 15.
No. No.
Okay. You proceed down the Old Spallich Road, quietly, carefully, trotting along. It takes you another 2 hours, and in the distance you see the approaching town of Valaki. Okay. The road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates were a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Oh.
Oh, sniff. Look, your brothers.
Smith growls at you.
Fucking attack me.
Can I smack some Chris over the head and tell him to be a bit more considerate towards Smith?
Do I get anything at level 4? I don't think I do I? Just the ASI.
Yeah.
I just got skill points.
Yeah,
That's all I
just
got.
nice, guys.
Yeah, I'm wanting up my strength and wanting up my dex for reference.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. You approach the gates.
I have godly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 15-foot high wall enclosing the town. Vertical logs held together with thick ropes and heavy-set mortar. The top of each log is sharpened to a point with wooden scaffolding hugging it. You notice some guards peering over the walls at you. There's a tall gate made of iron bars guarding this road into town. Heavy iron and padlocks wrap the gate, but they're not currently attached.
So, Delvin, seeing as you're a dwarf, would you say this is a good or a bad gate?
What do you mean?
Is it well made or is it flimsy? I'm kind of curious.
Is it well made?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking Dean, is it well made?
Make a perception check with dwarven advantage.
4.
Aye, it's fucking marvelous.
4 with advantage of 4.
From the looks of it,
Holy
from the looks of it, it's grand.
I trust Delvin in this statement.
We probably shouldn't fuck with it.
You approach the gate,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear a voice yell out towards you. Halt! Who goes there?
Well, I'm Ruby, and this is Irina. This is Bob. That's Socrates, and that's Emrys, and there's these 2 kids. I actually don't know your names.
I'm Freak, and this is what was her name again? She tends to mumble.
Right?
So freaking mumble. This is freaking mumble.
Amherst, what was her name?
I'm a
You
horse.
didn't even introduce me.
You're
I'm
on, you're
supposed
on
to
my
be your
back. I
favourite.
look back at them and
Oh,
go,
Delvin, the best for last. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry, I can't help. I can't talk to you right now. I can't talk to you, Myrtle or Freak. And I say this as a horse. Yeah, like goodies and things.
Right. What business do you have in Valaki?
We were
You
visiting.
here for pleasure?
Aye!
Sure.
There is
No.
pleasure to be had in Valaki.
What about trade? Is
I-
there trade?
There is no trade for you in Valaki.
Why for me? What have I done?
The lot of you.
Oh, what have
We're
we done?
just. We have to just
Be
drop off
vampires,
Arena.
Undead.
Lady.
wolves, Werewolves. Ravens.
Well, that sounds like some
zombies,
sights to be seen.
skeletons. No, be ye any of them.
No.
Well, that's
No.
where I find pleasure, so can I join?
Just tell me. We're not undead or any of that shit.
We have a priest that hates undead. Like he'll kill them.
Send him forward.
Bob, go say hi.
I assumed I would have been going in the front like you usually do to begin with.
Yeah, but
Anyways.
at this point, I'm assuming we've all kind of lined up to show ourselves individually.
All right, so
I step forward.
Okay.
this is the undead guy.
That's the priesty boy.
Well, isn't the guard gonna say anything to me? They ask me to step forward, and I do.
Yeah, and they're looking at you.
Shoot you dead.
I'm staring back at them.
Wave, Bob, wave.
Prove yourself.
What?
What do you want me to prove?
Here, Bob,
I
take
don't
this
know.
holy shake stick.
Do you have like any like?
Prove that you're not going to cause trouble in our town.
Okay, Delvin, you can't come in.
We are merely here to escort this lady. We'll be on our leave again once
And
we're
who is she?
a villager from Barovia.
Yeah, we're...
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, that's not great.
I don't believe you.
No. He's a priest. He won't lie.
Can I step forward and try to persuade?
Priests can lie.
But it's Bob.
Can I step forward and try to persuade him?
My father was a priest, and he said that he loved my mother.
Tell them that we're destined to defeat Strahd. They probably love that shit.
No, don't mention Strahd.
Why? They
It's a
probably
bad idea
love
everywhere we
it.
go.
You're like the saviors of the world.
Don't mention Strahd.
Sir, do you know that we are the saviors of the world?
No, we're so fucked.
We don't.
Can I roll like performance or persuasion while I say we are the saviors of the world?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Okay.
Please roll high.
We are... We are the saviors of the world!
Fuck.
You don't feel very saved.
Give us time!
Yes, we're trying!
If you let us in, we'll deal with any problems you have.
Why would you say this?
Well, we burned down the dream cake factory, right?
If for all we know,
You
they
hear
really
silence.
like us.
There's no response, and then the heavy gates slowly open for you.
No one committed to do shit. I just wanted to sit around and smoke hash.
Aye, but then they might pay us.
Well,
How much would it was you like 2,000 gold?
okay, let's just go in. Let's just go in before they change their timeline.
Fine, go.
I know he owes me a lot of gold, but that's a long-term investment, and I need something to hold me over till now.
That's why you have all the jewelry. I gave you jewelry.
I know, but nobody wants to buy it, and the one time I tried to sell it, someone didn't take a joke.
You guys kicked out of a perfectly good village. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Welcome to the town of Valaki.
Now, how does this compare to Barovia?
A lot bigger.
Not bigger.
A lot bigger.
Is it happier?
Nope.
No.
Maybe. So you enter in through this gate. You're on the east side of Valaki. The gate shut behind you.
No, I
with
feel
a
safe now.
creak and a slam.
There we go. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, guys.
We have to do something.
Well, we're the saviors of the world according to that lady anyway.
To save everyone.
She kind of implied that we are trying to save everyone from this place. Strahd doesn't seem like a really good person.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait a minute. That means she's gonna stay here now?
Yeah, she's leaving our group. I mean,
Safer here than in Barovia. Further from that madman's watch.
really safer here? Like, can we walk around freely? Are we going to be attacked? there zombies? Are there skeletons? Are there dead people in our house going to kill us? Is there a priest with a dead child in the basement going to try to kill us?
I don't know.
Why are you trying to freak her out?
I'm trying to freak myself out.
But
Can you do it in your own head?
it's
Have
definitely safer in Valaki.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Hmm.
This time.
Well, good luck with being a mom, I guess.
Right. I haven't really thought this through.
Did we find Amherst's gold in the windmill?
I don't think.
That wouldn't have been on a normal list, but it would have still been there.
What's
Who's
gold?
gold?
Amherst.
Oh.
Remember when he bought the child?
Yeah, no, you didn't find it.
It's
They
burnt
probably
down
used
to
it,
the ground.
She used it to buy cooking ingredients.
And fuck tons of frogs.
He used it to buy her children and frogs. Okay. What do you guys actually want? Like, what are we doing?
I turned back into Emrys at this point, once the children are off my back.
Okay.
Oh,
And some townsfolk gasp as this horse turns into a person.
Probably shouldn't have done that in
it's a
public.
trick! Folks.
Hey, he's a magician! And, yeah.
Spellcasters.
Oh,
Insulting my craft.
Mm.
That was weird.
What are we going to do? Like, are we going to find an inn or?
I mean,
think
maybe
we
there's
usually
there's a shop.
I have heard there's an inn here.
Is there a shop, like a trade center?
Potentially, we would have to ask around for that.
May as well.
Did anyone see where that card went? Still on the
He's
tower.
inside the gatehouse.
Oh. Come down and meet us.
Go ask him, Siltres, if you're looking for a shop.
yeah. Delvin, do you want to go get a drink?
To be honest, I'd rather actually go a shop and see if I can get some money to put towards drink.
Mm,
I have plenty of things to sell, just nobody wants to buy anything.
Maybe,
Coming over to the lighthouse, Calvin? The lighthouse, the guardhouse. Why is everything on the lighthouse?
Delvin, as I owe you several thousand gold. Perhaps maybe you give me the things that you want to sell, and I sell them for you, so we avoid incidents.
Can you sell my
But
rock?
that doesn't pay off your gold.
I know,
Yeah,
but at least this way,
I'll earn you more.
you know.
And I use persuading to persuade Delvin that Amherst is a better barterer.
Well, I need to sell things and get some rations at least.
I'll trust you. Fine, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Oh, let's go try to sell
We
things.
need to go to the guardhouse. We need to go check.
Oh, there's a tavern in the center of the town we could go to.
Yeah.
People there for directions.
So,
I'd rather go to the tavern than see that guard again, since I yelled at him that we're savers of the world, and I feel the immense amount of pressure now with those words.
fair
I
enough.
told you not to say it.
Where are we supposed to bring Irene in this town?
Oh, we were just supposed to bring her here.
You just put the bringer here. Her brother was
Yes,
supposed to show up later.
Ismark will be arriving. He actually might be here with the time it took us to actually get here.
Well, we'll
Hmm.
go to the tavern then.
Let's go to the tavern. We're supposed to get paid, aren't we?
I think so.
Hmm.
Did he say he was paying us?
Yeah.
Well, nothing comes for free.
I mean, we technically got paid to come to Barovia in general. And all we got was a bag of maggots. They tasted fine, but they were a bag of maggots anyway.
Let's just go to the tavern, and she's just gonna lead the way.
Great
Somebody-
issues from the chimney of this large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens are perched. There's a painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicting a blue waterfall. This is the Blue Water Inn.
Damn Raven.
There are a lot of ravens in this place.
Maybe you should try talking to them?
I can't do.
Maybe they work
guess.
for Strahd.
I can't speak with animals. May as well. Hey,
Hello.
why are there so many of you all over the place?
What do you mean?
Well, you keep running into ravens.
We live here.
Yes, but you're all over the place. Like, in ominous locations.
Why are you all over the place? Everywhere I go, I see people.
He's got you.
It's a fair
He's
point.
got you.
Wait a minute.
He's got your calling card on that one.
Can you understand him?
No, I'm just saying it to you. He's got you
It's
there.
Eric. It's Eric.
Oh,
Just,
I see.
no.
You're really trying to loophole this shit, Brad.
No, but if he responds in character to something an NPC Crow says, I'm going to be like, what the hell?
No, because Amanda said it as well. We're both like,
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty
got
funny.
you.
Sorry, continue,
I
continue.
suppose that's fair. But no, but like we've seen your kind before we've entered battles and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I haven't seen another bird anywhere in this place.
They're around, you know. We just don't kind of get along with them. We're the good guys.
They're the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
My
We want to help you beat Strahd. Well, we want to help Erwin be happy.
Erwin.
Mm-hmm. Erwin.
Do we at least understand Brad's side of this?
No, it's just. I think it's just caw.
Yeah.
Who's Erwin?
You'll see him soon enough.
Well, he's
Yeah.
talking to Crow. I'll enter the tavern.
Alright, so you push past this and you enter the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand there waiting for him to just stand there and talk
Yeah,
to the
I'll
Raven.
go with
Same.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll be in a second.
I
Have
on
fun.
my shoulder, walking past crazy person. I keep walking.
Go in and order a pitcher of ale.
So you walk in and there is a. Does it say what he looks like? You see a large, like rippling, muscled man. Like you've all seen Full Metal Alchemist. You know that woman's husband. It's
Oh,
like
Oh,
huge
yeah.
dude.
With an arm
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
or the other one?
The other
The
one.
Huge dude, but kind of like got that kind of sweet but scary look to him.
Yeah.
Big black like beard, braided and wild hair, big bushy eyebrows, but he's like huge and like wearing a tight-fitting white top. It's grayed and stained, but it's clean, and he looks very well neat and well presented. And he's at the bar, and he goes. We don't sell we don't sell ale, but we do have wine.
A pitcher of wine.
What? Wait, Bob. A picture?
There's a pint of purple grape mash number 3, or if you're looking for something a bit more special, we do red dragon crush.
Red
How
Dragon
much-
Crush it is.
How much are they?
That's a silver for a pint.
Yes.
He pours you a big sloshing glass of this wine and hands you also like a smaller glass to pour it to decant it into. It's a very bright crimson wine with a beautiful bouquet. Treasure it. There's not much left.
I sit there sipping my wine.
Ambrose will come in at some point.
I'm gonna talk to the barman. Do you know anywhere I can?
Can I have a sip?
I'll re-give the cup to Ruby.
We could do some trade.
Woohoo!
Oh, you do trade. You're willing to buy stuff.
Not a lot of things.
It smells
do
funny.
trade.
Would you be willing to buy this holy bone shake stick?
Ruby gives you back the wine. It smells funny.
Have no need for that. What was that, girl?
Oh, no. I just took some of Bob shared some wine, but it makes my nose itchy. I don't like it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry. Do you have some milk?
We may do. He looks a bit dejected by you not liking his wine, and he walks off out the back.
Oh, did I hurt his feelings?
I think you insulted him, Ruby.
A
Oh.
smaller woman with black braided hair walks out wearing like traditional barmaid clothes. And she goes up and starts tending the bar in his absence.
Miss?
Hello.
I didn't mean to hurt his feelings. Is he good?
He's passionate about his family's product.
Oh.
Oh, you insulted his family business?
It made my nose itchy.
It's okay. He's he's just passionate. It's fine.
Ruby, what would you prefer
It's
smelling?
Our supplies are running low, and it's
She's
just
smelling ass.
when it becomes a
Milk?
commodity and it's not enjoyed, you know, it just weighs on you.
Well, Bob likes it, right, Bob? Just tell him you like it when he comes back.
Why is it why is it running out if it's a family business?
Oh no.
Our latest shipment's been delayed.
Oh,
He's gonna say we're gonna help him.
You just say that you'll help us.
What?
Ruby, too loud!
I guess we are.
We could, but we have an assignment we need to finish up first.
We need
If by
some.
chance met a guy in town, a newcomer called Ishmak.
Honey?
Thank God for Bob.
Owen walks back out carrying a glass of milk for you, Ruby.
Oh, compliment him.
That's 2 copper, please.
And she hands him 5 copper.
He doesn't make eye contact with you.
Amorous
He makes
looks.
a change and gives you 3 copper back.
Amorous looks at this, and goes. Sneaks up next to Ruby and goes, Ruby, did you see any cows anywhere near this place?
Can she eyes the milk?
We walked the main road from one gate in.
Yeah,
So
we literally
can-
walked one path and we didn't explore. We don't know.
Can I sniff the milk and see if there's anything funky about it?
Smells a bit old, but as far as milk goes, it's milk.
Well, Amorous,
What?
I think it'll be better than drinking blood.
Well, that's true.
And she just takes a sip of the milk.
I just imagine them both leaning in really close to each other. Ruby saying this and Amber saying back for a second. Yeah, I
She
guess.
just takes a sip and just like, what does the milk taste like, Dean?
Is it goat's milk?
Old milk. Yeah.
And she looks at Owen and just goes, pretty good? Good stuff?
I mean, even if it's
Are you
goat's
being
milk.
serious?
Yes. Like, can I roll like persuasion and just be like,
If you fail,
Well,
it's really good?
Are you being truthful? That's what I'm asking.
It's not the best of
Roll
milks.
deception.
she's gonna fail. She's gonna fail.
Owen's gonna, if I fail, and Owen like kills himself over this whole
Go on. Roll deception. Go on and do it.
Wait, Oh, come on.
Like the
Do it for Owen. Do it for Owen. Do it for Owen.
fail. Super win.
It's a gold.
This is
It's
the
a
best milk I've ever had, Owen. And she gives him a wink.
No, you're flirting. Damn. He's married, you know.
Honey, they were asking if is Mark had been in? Yes, I think he has a room upstairs. He's not in the tavern at the moment.
Do you know,
You know where he might be?
Do you know where he might
Happy you do.
I'm not a keeper.
You know if there's an actual trade shop here?
I'm
Not
guessing the
that-
tavern's full of people.
Oh yeah, it's quite full of people. Not too many. There's about 5 or 6 Valakians at the moment.
If you want to know
So,
how to find someone
Early
in
morning,
anywhere,
middle of the day.
just buy any of these people a drink. The roughest looking one you can find. Buy him a drink, ask him a question. They'll probably help you.
I'm trying to find this trade shop because I got a couple of pipes, and as I said, the shake stick that I kind of want to offload.
You can ask around. I'm sure there's a couple of shops.
Do you know anywhere that would actually buy jewelry?
Your best bet is with individual people.
Maybe buy some jewelry for your lovely lady over there.
No, we're not interested.
Ah.
What about these shiny rocks I have? And she pulls out the Marcia key.
We're here to sell, not to buy.
Alright. We take the hint. That's fine. We enjoy your milk.
There's no.
Mm.
There's no.
She sips the
general
milk
store?
slowly.
There's no like trader store or something. I saw some wolf heads on my way in. There must be some.
There's definitely stuff around the town square. You just have to look for
the space
specific shops.
Oh, the town square. We passed it on our way in, I think.
Did you?
We came in from the east.
Then you may have.
Okay.
It depends the route you walked.
Thank you. Is there a reason? I'm not trying to be cruel or mean, but is there a reason? I've met a few people who are very they seem to be very unaffected by events around them, like the child over there. He's very. I don't know what the word for it is.
Oh, you mean Mumbo?
No, not Myrtle. Freak.
No, Mumbo. You know, the little kid that can't talk well?
Her name is Myrtle.
Mumbo.
No, her name is Myrtle.
Mumbo.
That's Mumbo Gumbo.
She's not gonna let go. Just accept an Amherst.
Anyways, the other one.
She's
the boy,
traumatized.
The boy.
Oh.
He's odd. Kind of like a little like you.
Yeah. Wow. I'm very sorry, sir. I apologize for my friend's really
I just
annoying
wondering
tone.
why. I've never seen anything like it.
We're not from here.
What do you
That's-
mean?
Well,
Odd like me.
you have a very
Beautiful face.
what? No, you have a very unaffected personality. Maybe for the situation we're all in.
I'm going to give up and go sit by Bob.
I think you're trying to say he's a strong person.
I'm just gonna look around the bar and see if I notice like anyone that stands out in particular.
Not
There's
really.
a Strahd sitting here.
They're all just common folk.
Okay.
A lot
Did
of
you
them
keep the
are
rock, or did I
trying
have
to
it?
find solace at the bottom of their glasses.
We should wrap up this session soon as well.
Calvin, did I ever pass the rock back to you, or do I still have it?
You never had the
Um,
rock.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
kept
wait,
it,
you
or?
did. Yeah, you didn't give it back yet.
Oh, out of my inventory. What's it called?
Heartstone.
I apologize. I must be mistaken. It just seemed unusual.
Ah, that was some good milk.
He pulls you to the side, Amrys.
Maybe you were selling it.
Yes.
There's no point being sad when we're working towards saving Barovia. However, there's no point being happy because that equally draws attention more. Neutrality is its best choice.
Okay. I suppose you're right.
I can give you help and answers if you do a task for me.
What do you...
If you can bring me my wine. The vineyard and winery is a few miles west of here. All you have to do is follow the old Svalich road and the signs.
The signs to what?
The winery.
The winery. I don't know. What is the winery called?
A wine.
Wizards of Wine.
That was a spot.
Red Dragon Wines. LOL.
Alright. We have...
The winery.
If you do that,
Oh, what's mine?
if you do that, he nods and steps away.
Hmm. If you do that.
That's weird.
You okay there, Amrys?
Hey, Bob, can I
Yeah.
try some of that wine?
I think I've been propositioned.
No.
Oh.
No.
Bob,
Well,
why
we
you
have to
hate me?
wait. We have to wait anyway.
Yes.
Oh shit, boys and girls, before you go, we'll end the session on that bombshell,
Hmm.
if that is okay with everyone.
Yeah?
Yeah, fine.
However, I feel like we missed something out.
Which was?
Welcome to the Blue Water Inn.
Ooh.
You guys got a picture of it?
No, he's got a whole thing for it. You have to drag it.
Oh,
I can
Holy...
see it. I swear.
oh, my body is ready. Show me the goodies.
Well, further down my route,
Oh, further down. I'm trying to find it.
I put it for you.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
I can't see anything, but
I see darkness.
I'm sitting at the bar.
I see it. I have eyes.
If you turn on, Dean, if you turn on Advanced Fog of War,
Yeah.
we should be able to continue to see, like, everything as we move around as well.
So,
Yeah, but then things might pop up in other areas. Alright, okay. It grays out. That's cool.
The map's still loading for me anyway.
aw, Owen, look at him. He's so cute.
No, he's not.
He looks like Delvin, just with more hair. Like,
Right.
and older.
We survived.
I'm probably going to kill